So, welcome to Convos in the Attic, short conversations among friends about the simplest of things, backed up by the deepest of thoughts, all done in an attic. So, today, for episode 21, we're your hosts, Malbert, Alfonso. What's good, bud? Yo, Fonzie just celebrated his birthday, by the way, last Monday. So happy birthday, boy.
Thank you. And I'm also sick today.
He ill.
Sick as a dog.
Well, what happened to you, bud?
I don't know. Birthday happened.
It was so crazy. He got sick.
Di ba yung weather ngayon, ang dami may sakit? Or para 2 weeks ago, madami may sakit.
I don't know, bud. Like, I guess because you're just fucking weak. Oh! No, I get you, though. I don't know. You know how it is for the Philippines. Like for us here, our weather's just unpredictable.
Weather lang.
Yes, sir. But yeah, bro. Birthday week. Woo. Hope your birthday went well, by the way. I know you celebrate with your family and whatnot.
Ako ba?
Yeah. Who am I talking to?
Yeah.
But yeah, bud.
Anyways, I got this as a birthday gift, if you guys can see.
Lel.
It's my brand new pod system vape,
What do you call that shit?
the Relax. And it makes you relax.
But at the same time, just to segue on the current shit, you know what just happened, right? Duterte saying shit about vape smokers.
Hi, Duterte.
Yeah, bro.
What's
So
your take on the... Okay, we're speaking from a non-vapor and a vape lord. So, what do you think, Kurt? What do you think of that? Do you approve of what Duterte did?
Well, the whole arresting part, I do not. Like, I'm very much iffy on the thing that's been spreading around about PNP officers could just arrest people who would just like vape randomly, like shit like that. With
In public.
in public, yeah, with no warrants or whatever. I mean, that's just BS, man. I mean, what type of just
Administration.
like that's just messed up. But as a whole, objectively speaking, like I don't know, the whole ploy against vaping is very much shady in my view,
Mm-hmm.
because of the fact that, for one, yeah, in a way, it kind of alleviates smokers, or to like lessen their intake of like cigarettes and whatnot, which is arguably more dangerous.
Yes.
But at the same time, like the shady part is that like certain countries have been banning vape cigarettes because of the fact that, well, I can't say it's a fact, but at the end of the day, like these cigarette companies, these tobacco companies, like they rake in hella money ever since. So like the vaping is like a major competition for them.
Yeah.
So I don't know, bro. There's some under the table shit, I suppose, that's been happening, but I wouldn't know. But at the same time, I just don't like the vibe in terms of like how Duterte wants things to be done. I don't like it.
Yeah. Ako naman, as a vapor for almost 3 years or more, hindi ko talaga alam where all of this attention on vaping has been happening. Hindi ko alam saan galing or why. I feel like maybe sa government nga, like worldwide, na parang takot sila sa effects ng vaping kasi it's not researched as much as like cigarettes. So everyone's kind of scared of the hazardous effects.
I hear you.
And remember nung
Excuse
sa US, there was a lot of cases from sa US nga na people died from vaping. Pero na-prove
Yeah.
nila na it's from THC products. yung parang cannabis
Yeah.
liquid na nilagay na sa black market and then
Yeah.
sold to the public. So a lot of people died from that. Pero since nung incident na yun, parang doon nag-start yung pag-hate on vaping eh. And I think it's unfair kasi as a vapor, syempre I educate myself before I consume the product, di ba? And I was a smoker for a long time then. And I would say from personal experience, I've vaped a lot more than I smoked. Pero the time when I was smoking, mas malala yung mga health concerns ko.
Okay.
So parang gusto ko lang i-defend yung vape like industry kasi it helped me develop a healthier lifestyle by quitting smoking and
I hear
picking up
you.
vape.
I hear you.
Kaya si Duterte, kung ibaba niya yung vape, that means na parang tinutulungan niya yung mga smokers mag-smoke pa. And the people who started vaping from being a smoker to start vaping
back.
to go back
Yeah.
to smoking, which is proven na it's a lot more hazardous and more dangerous to your health
Compared to vaping.
compared to vaping.
I mean, in terms of like the current research now, that's what they say, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't smoke, so I can't really have that much opinion on it. Sorry, this is just entertaining. But yeah. I hear you, bud. Like, I suppose it for you guys, like, it's quite frustrating for the government to just shut that shit down. But at the same time, like, I don't know, bud. Like, it is messed up. It is messed up.
Hi. Sobrang ironic kasi may sakit ako ngayon tapos ito pinag-uusapan natin.
Yeah.
Na parang-
Because I'm really all for that wellness, and when it comes to just like your holistic health, not just like with your physical but also with your mental, like what you just mentioned, like if you feel like vaping helped you
yeah.
to cut down smoking cigarettes, in a way that's progress,
Yes.
and I'm all for that as long as you keep on chipping away in terms of your like subjective wellness, subjective health nga. Like at the end of the day, if you progress as a person, like I'll always root for that. But shit, we gotta, for the smokers out there of vape,
start vaping.
gotta be more mindful with it, I suppose. But yeah, Bubs.
Hi. Pero, oh my God. Ang dami talagang media attention sa vaping. And can we talk about Duterte? Bakit parang minention ni Dom, 'di ba? Sa chat natin na
One of our boys, Doms, yeah.
yeah,
Y'all know Doms.
na parang walang executive order or walang due process para ano ba? What's the word?
To arrest people?
Yeah, to arrest people. Parang wala due process. Para sinabi niya lang out loud sa
Yeah.
media. Tapos, i-execute na nila. Di ba dapat?
It's
That's
some shit that you would see on a fucking movie.
Parang siyang,
It's
parang siyang
messed up,
Trump,
bro.
bro. Parang siyang Trump. Na
I
parang, I just wanna say anything I wanna say and just fucking do it.
I mean, that's been his rep for the longest, right? Like Duterte being self-righteous, Duterte being like undiplomatic with things. I just don't want to talk about this man anymore because it just brings fucking negativity. But yeah,
Di ba merong parang survey? Ano yun? Approval rate? May ganun pa ba? Like,
I haven't checked the last one.
I wonder. Kasi before naalala ko, laging mataas eh. Pero ngayon, di ko alam. Like, ako before, I never had a problem with Duterte. Kasi, parang di naman ako naapektuhan sa mga pinagsabi niya.
No, I
Pero-
hear you.
Which sounds bad, pero di lang talaga ako ganun ka into politics. Pero itong vaping thing, na parang concerned ako. Tapos
It's
nakita
part of
ko
your
pa.
lifestyle.
Yeah, nakita ko pa how he executed the order for people's arrest pag nakita vaping in public. Like, bakit yung smoking? Smoking, second-hand smoke, proven mas dangerous from first-hand smoking. Pero okay lang magyosi in public, in like smoking areas, pero vape hindi. Parang it's
I hear
so... As in, I try to think logical about it. Like, what's the logic behind it? Like, why are people so scared of vaping?
I mean, at the end of the
Why?
day, isn't it because of the fact that you're still putting in some sort of artificial chemicals into your body,
Yes.
and in a way that's rather
Unhealthy.
that's rather detrimental to your health.
I think yun nga eh. Kasi the thing is, like, meron kang pinapasok na chemicals sa lungs mo, pero hindi pa siya proven na ano yung effects niya. Parang wala pang research, di ba? So I get it, pero parang kung ibaban nyo before there's even valid research on it, parang paano natin malalaman kung healthy nga yung thing or hindi? Same with smoking.
Yeah.
Baka natakot lang sila na maging parang smoking yung vaping, I guess. Na parang biglang magka-cancer ka pala in 50 years.
Could be. That's a big possibility.
Pero,
But at the same time, like, cigarettes are still here. Cigarette companies are still, you could say, thriving, which is messed up.
sila talaga yung pinakamalaking threat to vaping, I assume.
Yeah, I believe so too. I have a question for you though, bud. What
Yes.
can you say that you'd ever like? Is it possible that for you to like stop vaping?
Sabi na eh. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi, parang ito yung transition period mo from smoking to vaping. Tapos eventually, you would want to quit. Kasi ang hirap kaya mag-quit ng Yossi if wala kang ibang
And
ano
just
yung
go-
substitute.
Yeah, I
Parang-
heard like if you go cold turkey with it, it's
Yeah.
hard, bro.
I mean, nagawa ko na yun dati. Tapos, babalik ka din after, kunwari, ilang months, kahit nga 1 year, tapos mapapayosi ka ulit. So, vaping, parang at least, hindi mo malalagyan ng tar yung lungs mo. Kasi wala naman lumalabas sa lungs ng mga vapors eh. Ako, I've vaped over ilang litro, siguro, so let's say 10 liters of juice. 10 liters of juice in
That's
my
wild.
life. And I feel fine. As in, kung ako magyosi ako ng isang pack ng cigarettes for like a week, puta sobrang mamatay na ako eh.
I hear you.
So parang sa akin, definitely, hindi mo kailangan i-research just by pure observation. Sobrang mas healthy talaga siya. I mean, you would rather
Compared to
vape
cigarettes.
than like smoke cigarettes. So.
One thing that
Ay.
one of our boys mentioned this. Mar said like one thing that he feels iffy on when it comes to vaping is kind of, even though it's just water vapor in a way,
Yeah.
but at the same time like, di ba nga, cause it's vapor, like certain liquids in like goes
Parang-
inside your fucking lungs. Won't that shit fill up with water, some shit like that?
Yeah. Yun nga eh. I mean, if may ganun, edi I would stop vaping din kasi at least I would know na may harmful effects. Pero as of today, wala talaga eh. And ang dami na
Fonzie
nag-vape.
still Gucci.
As in it's been around for more than 10 years and wala namang
Oh, for real?
research. Yeah.
Oh,
Tagal na
wow.
nung
Never
vaping.
knew that.
Hindi lang siya ganun ka-popular as like now.
But
Pero yun, I would still choose that over tar and
But y'all-
cancer.
there was this procedure before, right? When you have like clogged nose, you would like fucking use the water vapor. You know
Oo
about
nga.
that?
Oh, yung parang steam, hot air.
Is that the same thing in a way?
Kasi parang hini-heat up mo lang yung liquid eh.
Yeah.
Kasi may metal siya, tapos may cotton, and then you heat up the cotton para mag-evaporate yung liquid. And that's what you hit. So
Yeah.
parang you take a hit, tapos lalagyan lang na lang lasa yung liquid. I mean,
Yeah.
let's say, di ko alam kung may lasa, kunwari strawberry juice, pakuluan mo, tapos hit-hitin mo. Parang ganun.
No, I hear you.
Ilalagyan lang ng nicotine. Which is, I know, hindi siya masama on its own. Para lang siyang caffeine. Para siyang alcohol. Alcohol nga, mas malala pa side effects. Para siyang caffeine.
I haven't read up on nicotine per se as much, so I can't really have an opinion on it. But I get you, bud.
It's
I mean,
from, ano din?
I'm addicted to caffeine. I mean, I drink coffee every day, so shit. Like, I suppose I'm dependent on that naman. If you're dependent on your vape, I'm dependent on coffee.
Yung
Like
caffeine,
every morning.
yeah, yung caffeine kasi parang ginigising ka, di ba?
Yeah.
And like, it makes you hyper.
Gives you a jolt.
Parang
to your
sugar,
day.
parang ganun.
In a way, you could say that.
Pero yung
It's-
nicotine,
It's your pick-me-up.
yeah. Yung nicotine naman parang papakalma ka.
So that's your
Parang-
secret to being chill. Shit.
No. Hi.
But yeah, bud.
Hay nako.
I mean, at the end of the day, if if you're still healthy, but I mean, I'm all for that.
As long as I live a long ass life,
But yeah, I
I'll be
mean,
fine.
wild news lang na this just happened recently because of the fact that we've been talking about this for a while now, and this pops out in our country. It's funny. It's like the universe is talking.
Ano pa ba yung ibang, like, in general naman, meron bang ibang things na parang, yung biglang tinataboy ng mga tao yung idea of it kasi hindi natin alam yung effects. Parang ganun. Kunwari, violence in movies. Can we say na it affects like the mental health of people? Parang ganun. Or like games, sa games.
Yeah, that was like
Yun yung
like
parang
during the
trend dati.
90s, right?
Yeah,
Like
TV.
they said like parents really hated video games because it kind of distracted the teens from like being more productive and whatnot. Thus, it was a major influence in terms of yun nga, like injecting violence into their heads.
Desensitizing.
Yeah, like certain graphics are too. How do you say it? Too
Macabre.
well, just too wild. Let's put it to that. But
Too
yeah,
wild.
but I mean at the same time, like look at gaming now. It's a Can you say a multi-billion
Oh naman, bro.
type of business?
Yes.
Right?
Sobrang laki ng gaming industry. It's insane.
Yeah, and it's just crazy on how like people gave it flack before, and now it's like hella popping. But yeah, like that's a great question though, because I'm pretty sure there are hella things from back then that now aren't that taboo.
Parang
In a way.
normal na. Like
Yeah.
watching TV. Remember? Parang TV shows. Nanonood ka cartoons all day. And then sabihin, huwag ka na manood. Ay, yung parang lalabo yung mata mo. Alam mo yun?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Pero alam mo may nabasa ako na parang hindi talaga lalabo mata mo because of like the static from or kung
From
ano man
TVs.
lumalabas sa TV. It's because yung eyes mo naka-steady lang sa isang focal length. So kapag tumingin ka sa malayo, iba na parang nag-zoom in yung ano mo, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Yung eyes mo. So parang yun lang yun kasi masyado kang malapit. Ay hindi dahil masyadong malapit kasi hindi mo ginagalaw yung eyes mo.
It's not necessarily because of the TV and
Yeah,
shit.
it's not because of the TV. Ganun mangyayari sa
Facts
vape,
from
bro.
Fonzie. Lels.
Parang
But yeah, there are a lot of things now.
anything new is like scary for people.
I
We
mean,
don't do enough research. Parang people tend
Can
to
we say
blurt
that?
out their opinions without researching.
can we say that
We're all
we
guilty of
don't
that.
do much research?
Yes.
Or people, like in general, it's hard for it's hard for change to happen for one, like objective change. So I suppose like certain like progress when it comes to like those things become rather they become rather slow in terms of how people pick it up. I suppose like maybe next year people will be like, yo, vaping is like
The lifesaver. Madaming
oh,
life-saving
shit.
vape stories.
But yeah, that's a good question that you just posed, bro. Because there are a lot of things back then that now are like more like acceptable for one, or more like very much normal nowadays.
Okay, eto. Let's say, how do I say this? LGBT community. Oh.
Yeah,
Parang before, sobrang taboo.
Very
Ngayon,
taboo.
it's everywhere. It's on everywhere.
which is good in a way because equality is more practiced now. But at the same time, there are certain things with that whole ordeal that we still need to learn on, like for other people, like wala, some are very narrow-minded with things, like they just don't accept it, who just stay dogmatic with whatever like the Bible says. Yeah, so like me personally, I just stay away from that type of shit. Like there's this thing I read about like being a wise person is someone who has reasonable beliefs
Mm-hmm.
that, and those beliefs he really he sticks by them, but at the same time he also deploys an open mind when it comes to like other possibilities. Like
Yes.
his reasoning, his beliefs is still susceptible to change.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like he's not too proud to just like say nah.
I know everything.
He knows
always
everything,
right.
or like he's not too proud to say nah. Oh fuck, I was wrong with that on that part. So let me just like read up more about that, or teach me about that certain thing
Yeah.
so I could learn more.
Keeping an open mind.
Yeah. I suppose people, well, us as a society, we need that more for sure. Because people tend to just, some people do. I mean, some people just do tend to just push things because that's what they believe in.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, that's not the move. To just imposing in itself, I don't like that.
Ito, masabi ko, there's some things that are subjective and there's things
Mm.
that are objective.
Mm.
So let's say there are parang the right and wrong, diba? There's objective rights and objective wrongs, but there are also subjective. Or is everything subjective?
There's this, how do you say it, terminology about like the whole study of like subjectivity in a way, solipsism.
Ooh.
Yeah, basically it emphasizes on the person's subjective reality, like
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
he sees, whatever he experiences, that's the truth.
Yeah.
So I respect that in a way, but at the same time, like what you just mentioned, bud, it's rather could I say erroneous to just like base things from your own head. At least that's what I believe. Like yeah, you experience things subjectively, but at the same time, there are certain things around us that you can't even like explain to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you have to like read up on it, do some research, maybe ask around, ask for some insights about it. And then that's when you like, I don't know, like build up your reasoning behind that certain thing. You know what I mean? I do respect it though. Like the whole balance between what you experience subjectively and then what's objectively known to be
Yeah.
wrong or right.
Mahirap yung right or wrong. Pero at least like what I practice naman, I always keep an open mind.
Yeah.
As in, if I don't have anything na I believe that is objectively right. Parang I always think na I don't know better than anyone else.
Yeah.
Parang
That's
dapat
lovely.
ganun yung mentality natin na parang who am I to tell you what's right for you? Parang if okay, let's say an example kasi madaling example, kunwari religion.
Mm.
If that person believes in a deity that you think is parang somewhat irrational or stupid or impossible to believe in,
Yeah.
you don't have to tell that person na he's wrong.
Yeah.
Parang just keep it to yourself na, yeah, he believes in that and I don't. Pero, at the same time, keep an open mind. Maybe he can convince you to believe in that religion.
Mm-hmm.
Parang you don't close your doors on any kind of ideas at all.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, ganun talaga yung how people should like
Go about
approach,
things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like approach, beliefs and
Beliefs, certain ideologies.
ideologies.
Even like dialogues. Like that's why it's called a dialogue, because it should be a back and forth. Because
Mhm.
if it ends up being like more of like a debate when you were trying to converse with someone, like that's one thing that I kind of dislike for sure. Like when I talk to someone about a certain topic and then he or she has a certain stance about it.
Mhm.
And for me, at the end of the day, whenever I talk to someone, I just wanna have a back and forth, like get their insights on certain things.
Mhm.
But if he or she just tends to like impose a certain idea on you and like be be self-righteous with it. Like, I don't know, I tend to like veer away from those type of individuals because
Yeah.
at the end of the day you're just fighting with their pride. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Like they're not backing off because of the fact that they just don't want to lose an argument
Yeah.
or whatever.
Saka
I'm all for discussions, bro. I'm all
Yeah.
for dialogues because that's where I learn.
Same with me. As in, whenever I argue with people, like argue or converse with people about a certain subject, like vaping, para sa akin, I always just say my part. I don't say
Mm.
na this is what everyone should think. Pero I try to convince them that what I di naman convince, but I try to express
Tell them what you know.
my thought on the topic and why my thought is as valid as theirs. Parang kunwari sa vaping, I'm not saying na vaping shouldn't be banned. Pero I voice my opinion na it helps people like quit smoking,
Mhm.
which is it is a healthier alternative to smoking.
Yeah.
So parang yun yung vino-voice out ko na parang I want people to realize the facts that I know.
Mm.
Kasi
Facts.
the facts. Kasi I mean,
I hear you. I hear you.
and to people na parang closed-minded na hindi masama yan. Yun yung parang for me na parang they don't even listen to what you're trying to say. Yun yung parang nakaka-turn off. Na parang,
yeah.
why don't you see my point? Parang ayaw lang nila kasi wala, ayaw nila. Personal conviction nila or
Yeah.
parang
That's very hard,
self-righteous,
yeah.
parang they put themselves on a pedestal na they think they know better than people who vape. Parang ganun.
Yeah.
Parang you don't know what that person has gone through to submit to the idea of legalizing vaping. Parang ganun. Parang
I hear you.
what are you trying to prove? I mean, if someone tells me, bumalik sa vape eh. If someone
Go
can
ahead.
convince me to stop vaping, I would stop vaping.
Mm.
Pero kasi ako, based on everything na I
You've
know,
experienced.
it's, wala eh. I
Like
mean,
you're fine with it.
yeah, and if nagkasakit ako because of vaping, it's my own fault.
Mm.
Yun lang.
You're gonna own up to that shit.
Yeah.
I hear you.
I don't have to be right. I just have to make a logical decision based on the facts that I know, the information that I know and interpret as,
Yeah, bud.
yeah. Haba nun.
There's this thing that you touched on earlier. For me, like growing older, I appreciate more, and I try to train myself to be better at. Is the whole practice of just like learning how to listen,
Mm-hmm.
like really listening to another when it comes to like a certain thing, or like when you converse with someone, like real communication. Because like before I used to like take things lightly when it comes to that whole thing, in terms of I would think that I knew how to communicate in that way back, but now I appreciate the importance of like listening more nga. Kasi I suppose when you learn how to like listen more, that's when you like get to know the other better in a way. Because once they feel like you do know how to listen, like they get to open up in such a way na parang, oh, okay, this guy is like open to what I'm trying to say, so let me just like pour my heart out and whatnot. But yeah, like listening, folks, very
Ito.
much important. Just gotta say that.
Ito yung natutunan ko from our philo class sa UANP. Shout out UANP. Si Jonicio ito yung tinuturo sa atin eh. Parang sharing of interiorities. Diba yun? Parang we have our own
Inner worlds.
inner worlds.
Yeah.
Na what makes a society or like a relationship, what makes it prosper is the sharing of interiorities. That's how you get into someone else's life. So parang you know things about him personally. Parang gano'n. Like sharing lang ng ideas, exchange of
A back and forth.
life. Yeah.
A real back and forth.
That's how
'cause-
you get close to someone. Diba?
Because it's hard, like, a person can only take so much information, like, or so much shit. Like, say, if you're like, it's nice if you know how to be a soundboard for a friend. Na parang, okay, I'm all ears. Just let it all out. Like, vent all your shit out.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, if you just keep on accepting things from like any of your friends without you having to like release your own thoughts,
Yeah.
that's a no. That's very unhealthy. At least that's what I believe in. Kasi parang, oh, you're just holding up your own takes on like your own takes on things. Cause I have personal experience when it comes to that type of shit, for sure. Na parang, cause I tend to just listen in a way, but at the same time, you have to be more mindful of the shit that you take. Like, you don't have to necessarily
Believe.
like no, I mean state your opinions on certain matters to the person you're talking to. It's good.
My
It's,
influence.
Hey, where am I getting at? This is what I'm trying to say.
Ayaw mo ma-influence masyado ng thoughts ng ibang tao.
No, not
Oh,
that.
okay,
No, sorry.
okay.
I think I got it messed up. Basically, like, say, if someone's trying to be a good friend, diba, he or she tries to like listen. Like, let's say, if that shit tends to be, if the friend that you're, if the friend that's sharing shit tends to be like rather heavy, rather dark,
Mm-hmm.
if you're the one taking all those information,
Yeah.
be mindful with the shit that you take. Like, yes, you're taking all that heavy shit, but at the same time, at least have someone that you could talk to as well, that you could just like have a back and forth with. Because if you don't get to like express all that heavy shit, the shit that you learn from your other friend, that's gonna eat you up. That's what that you get where I'm getting at, blood.
So parang,
Like, say I have a friend here, like he or she shared some shit to me that's quite heavy,
yeah.
and I can't really like I'm because there are times diba, all that friend needs is someone that could just like listen.
Yeah.
So I can't really state my opinion or my takes like in that specific period.
Yeah.
So for me, I need to at least have someone on the other side that I could have like a
You-
good conversation with. Like with you right now, diba?
Parang i-vent out mo yung
Yeah.
vinent niya sa'yo. Parang
Yeah.
ganun.
Because
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
don't, bro, that shit's gonna eat you up. Yeah.
Really?
That shit's gonna eat you up. If you can't take it, like, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I just had to share that shit.
ako masabi ko, I haven't had that experience, I guess,
Hmm.
as much. Or at all.
I forgot the term for it. I read something about that. Like, I forgot, but it resonated with me na parang, yeah, you're trying your best to be a good friend with the other person. But at the same time, you have to be good to yourself too. Because you can't just like absorb all the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Ako kasi, when someone vents out, minsan nakikinig ako, pero sometimes nagsasabi din ako ng input ko eh.
Yeah.
Like, madalas ganun.
I suppose it depends on who you're talking to then.
Yeah. Parang, magbibigay siya ng ideas on how he or she looks at things. Tapos sabihin mo, yung ideas mo, parang,
Yeah.
like, relate mo sa personal experience mo. Kunwari, namatayan ka, parang sabihin mo, oh, this is how I deal with this type of thing. Ganun. Parang,
You try to empathize.
that's part of listening din eh. Is it?
Being able to give your takes.
Yeah. Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. It depends still. Depends
Yeah.
still, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, I'm still very much learning about the whole listening thing because to me that's very important. Even with like conducting businesses, even with like closing a certain deal,
Yeah.
Like learning how to like appease your clients and whatnot through listening. It's a fucking tool, bro. That's just what I believe in.
Yeah. Kasi maging mas charismatic ka eh.
Yeah.
Like being a good listener makes you parang people are more attracted to you
Hella.
in every way.
And some people just need to be heard.
Damn.
Which is low key. Well, that's just some real shit. Some people just need to be heard.
Gawa ka ng vlog and express your stuff, right?
maybe in the future.
Baka next episode magdadrama ako dito.
But yeah, that was a lovely convo, by the way, bud. Learned a lot from that shit. From the whole vaping saga with Duterte now. Just going introspective with it,
Hi.
with our shit. Lovely.
I hope you guys listened.
Yeah. Sorry if there were times na I said a lot, but yeah.
But
Y'all
yeah,
know how it is.
that's the convo for today.
Episode 21. So please, if you haven't liked or subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. We would hella appreciate that.
Follow us on Instagram.
Yes, please.
On Spotify, wala pa pala episodes. So
Yes.
maybe later upload kami.
Yes.
And thank you. And
See you on the next
see you
episode.
on the next episode. Bye-bye.